My name is Olayoku Samuel Damilola. I'm the creative director of Dharmiecoal Textile Art Gallery. At Dharmiecoal Textile Art Gallery, we produce adire and batik attires. And we are located at Ayekale, Larotimileyin Estate, right behind Omolokwe Complex. We train people on adire and batik. And I started the journey of batik making and adire 2010, where my mom took me to a particular place to learn. And after school, we came out and we started the company Dharmiecoal Textile Art Gallery 2015. In 2019, I stumbled on the opportunity that the US consulates partnering with Heritage Art Gallery are interested in training some youths that want to learn more about art, ranging from adire to painting and to carving. I took advantage of that opportunity and I enrolled. It was a free thing for me, and I wanted to learn more and I wanted to expand to know more about artworks. And I enrolled I applied for it and did some of the interviews, and graciously I was picked. So I was one of the candidates that benefited from that training, sponsored by US Consulate, partnership with Heritage Art Gallery. The opportunity actually gave me more exposure as far as adire making is concerned and painting, because it was a place where I was able to rub mind with like people, and also the teachers that taught us the training were so patient with us, and they gave us everything that we needed to learn for us to excel in the program. And like I said, the most important thing I got there was everything was free. It was free, right from all the materials that we use. All the renowned artists that came from far as Lagos, they came to impart knowledge, telling us stories of Africans and all that. So it was actually a good place for us. And to crown it all, our graduation day, there was a media coverage. They were able to give us a lot of platforms, and people like Channels TV, TVC were there, and they interviewed us. And a lot of people saw on TV, and it was a good way for us to start the journey. And now, looking back, I can always appreciate the US Consulate and Chief Jimo Ibrahimo for bringing that kind of initiative to people here in Osun State, Osogbo. And more so, I will say this kind of privilege should not stop. We should continue this kind of thing, because like someone like me, it actually gave me a platform, gave me a wider coverage for people. People started calling me from all over the country, saying they saw me on TV, and that actually helped my business, and it was one of the success that I can lay hand on, and I can trace some of my success back to that kind of training. For many youths that we want to learn, there is a room for this kind of initiative to continue, because back then, we are just like youths without bearing, and that platform actually gave us more confidence that we can make it, rolling with the gladiators in the industries, people that have gone far and wide. We are able to stand on their shoulder, their experiences, their stories when they started, all those kind of things actually shaping our thoughts and gave us the zeal that if people like that can make it, then we can make it. Because we were doing it at the time, we don't even know if we are going to make it or not. But with those kind of stories, knowledge, and all those fatherly advice, and I would say mentorship, actually helped us to become who we are today. So what they've given me, I've given back to society. I'm an employer of laborers. At least I have 20 people working with me presently, both on site and virtually, and it has actually made me to impact my society. And there are a lot of giving back that I give to society, because I even partner with some schools to take in IT students that I teach for free. There is a free accommodation to them, and they come and acquire adire and batik making for free, and we mentor them even after the training, and some of them have even started working. So there is need for us to do more and to actually make this initiative not to die, because it didn't die on me. I actually expanded my tentacles. I did more with it. I actually give more to the society. And even with the business that I do, I see, apart from training people from my own side, we still go to the field, to our community. We reach out to less privileged people in our society, giving them incentive, even during this economy mess now. We encourage US consulates to even continue this because we really need it back home here in Africa. Because there are a lot of people that want this kind of initiative, and there is no platform for them to do. We can do more, and we can do more. And I also like to encourage our youth out there. Arts, like I say, arts is a field that anybody can play in. There is freedom. There is a way you can express yourself with art. So whenever all this opportunity comes, please avail yourself and register and apply. Your story can be my story. One day you can be like me and be an employer of laborers. So one of the things that we do that is our uniqueness is that we partner with fashion houses to bet some of their creative works that shows on runways and at the markets. So in case they have a particular vision in mind, what they want to do, they contact us. We bet their idea out with adire and batik making. For example, I did this particular fabric for a particular brand, and this is called adire Eleko design with 8 boxes. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes. And this actually talks about the Yoruba culture. It actually talks about Yoruba culture. You can see Oweyo here. That was how we do trade by barter. After trade by barter is Oweyo that we spend in the olden days. And there are a lot of things like Agbole, and we actually make it for them because they want to write story about African culture, the way they started, the way they practiced things in the olden days. And that was what we did for them. And we still have a piece here for that we're about to deliver to them. And also, this is a kind of soft cotton material. It's so fluffy and is a shaky material. And this is another design that I did for another brand. You can see it's a design. The inspiration for this design is from what I call pebbles, aquata pebbles. If you can see this, if you look closely, you see that pebbles are in different sizes. They are little stones in different sizes, and this is how we're about to go about it. This is a small pebbles, another big pebbles. They cluster together, and there is a part that we added life to it with these polka dots that we're able to infuse with it, so that we can blend everything together and it will look good. So those are one of the things, or some of the things that we do. It's so beautiful and it's uniquely made by Dharmiecoal Textile Art Gallery. My name is Olayapo Samuel Damilola. I'm the creative director of Dharmiecoal Textile Art Gallery. Dharmiecoal Textile slogan is creativity made easy with adire and batik making. Art is life. Thank you.